Hi, my name is Riley Sherman, and my topic is on procrastination for my persuasive speech. So I wanted to start by saying, how many of you have ever put off an assignment, thought you had plenty of time to complete it, and then you just ended up doing it at the last minute? Obviously, no one can answer this question since I'm doing this online, but I know it's a lot of people. So my goal is to let everyone know that everyone procrastinates, and there are very few people recognize the impacts of it, but we can all change these habits. So procrastination feels like a temporary escape, but it does have long-term effects on your mental and physical well-being that can be reduced through practical strategies. So first, procrastination is a common habit with emotional, mental, and physical consequences. Procrastination is not a lazy behavior. It is an internal psychological conflict between your limbic system and your prefrontal cortex, which is from Insight Psychology. So first, you need to imagine the mental and emotional impacts that procrastination has on your body. Tasks will start to pile up, and this increases guilt and anxiety. So you can think of these dominoes as your tasks that are starting to pile up, and then eventually they're all gonna fall, and it's just gonna crush on you, and it's really gonna weigh a lot on your body. So McLean Hospital reports that chronic procrastination is linked to elevated stress levels and decreased overall well-being. It additionally states that procrastination can contribute to burnout and depression, so it's important to be aware of the impacts it has on your body. There's also physical impacts. Stress can influence procrastination and disrupt sleep and weakness in the immune system, and it overall can just create a strain in your body. So it's important to be aware of the impacts and how you can level them out. Procrastination does affect everyone: students, job performance, teachers, confidence, your mental health, and everything. So we should all be invested in changing the habit. So there are evidence-based solutions that you can use. To begin with, you can use reframing the task and practice self-compassion. This is just affirming yourself that you can do this, and it's not something to frown upon and want to put off. IE University Health and Wellbeing Center also suggests breaking tasks into smaller steps, so that way you can reduce the overwhelm and it's not just a big thing that you're putting off. You can also try the Pomodoro method, which is the 25 minutes of working and then the 5 minutes of taking a break, just so you can break it up and it doesn't feel like you're doing the whole thing all at once. You can also use structured productivity techniques. You can do time blocking, which is creating a certain point in your day for when you're going to complete this assignment or whatever you need to do, so that way you're not just constantly putting it off. You can also improve your work environment, and this is just by muting your notifications, turning off your phone, cleaning off your area, so that way you're not distracted and you're able to do what you're needing to do. We can think of this as a negative and a positive visualization. So if you continue procrastinating, stress will rise and tasks will continue to pile up, as shown in the domino effect, and it will just overall crash on you. This also affects your anxiety, and you'll have poor sleep, and your burnout will overall continue. Your confidence and self-motivation will decline if you have the idea that you cannot keep control of what you need to do. But if you do implement these strategies, the tasks will feel more manageable and your stress will decrease. You'll sleep better and feel more energized, and you will overall have better confidence in being able to complete things. So we should all take immediate action to be able to defeat the cycle of procrastination. You can start by 1, choosing a task that you've been avoiding for a long time. 2, break it into smaller steps, so that way you're not focusing on the bigger picture and you can focus on smaller parts of it. You can 3, do the Pomodoro method, which is again 25 minutes of working and 5 minutes of off and taking a break, so that way it doesn't feel like you're doing everything all at once. And 4, you can also eliminate the clutter, mute your notifications, make sure you're in an environment where you feel comfortable working, doing whatever you need to do, whether it's a coffee stand, school, etc. 5, repeat the process tomorrow, and your future self will thank you that you're starting to implement these habits.